wings. And he says that
Ooh.
you must wear these. These are proof of your pay of your ticket.
Can I just check that they're not flammable? Because,
Give,
fire genasi, there's a
give me
chance.
give me an insight, please.
Where is it? Insight plus 2 is 15.
You know that the carnival owners, whoever they are, have catered for all races and made the wings fire retardant.
Awesome. Just to test it, I am going to just produce flame and just try and singe the
Singe one
corners
edge.
of the wing.
Like it.
Yeah.
It burns for a couple of seconds, but it goes out.
Ooh,
No,
this is
no,
cool.
no damage to it at all.
Um, out of Mr. Goblin Man, do you potentially have like a mini pair of wings as well that I could borrow? Like about yay big that'll fit a salamander.
Oh, fairy size fairy wings.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. He goes to like a key hook area of his boat and he takes off little mini wings for the salamander.
Steve gets wings. That's like made me
Non-functional
so
wings.
happy. It's made me so
Non-func
happy.
non-functional.
That's fine. So I'm just going to take Steve out of my pocket and put a little pair of fairy wings on him so that he can feel included. And put him back in my pocket. He just sticks his head out with his little hands, and you just see the wings face because he's really happy that he has wings.
They they can flutter, but they don't give you like a flying
That's fine.
capabilities.
He has wings. He's happy.
It's basically like a costume.
Yeah, that's fine. So am I allowed to just mosey on in, or do I need to go somewhere else, or what?
Uh,
What?
you can mosey on in, and he before you go, he gives you a map. You are situated just about here. Can you see my mouse?
I'm looking for your mouse.
No, you can't. Okay. Uh,
You can give me
okay.
a
So
rough direction. I can figure it out.
okay. See the path that's going from the bottom uh right hand corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, ticket booth.
The,
Yeah, I can see ticket booth.
yeah. You're basically there. All these areas here are like games and things. There's different types, and in the distance you can see like a big top, like a circus big top.
Awesome. I'm just gonna start
Nice.
walking in.
Okay.
And now, have I still got 2 followers?
I'm definitely.
Uh,
Rooney is still watching you carefully after you tried to sneak in, got busted, and then tried to set something on fire, which is what he was scared
no,
of.
are you with them, Nikki? Since you're a part of the Witchlight Carnival as well.
Were you somewhere further in?
Um, are you still having my childhood nap unless someone wants to wake me up?
And where about would your childhood nap be located? Would it be like in a fairy, like a maze type garden, or
In the feasting
um,
orchard? Could be anywhere.
maybe like in the wards, in the feasting orchards.
Nice.
hey? Um, 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 um.
So Alira is just gonna have a look at the map and have a look around and decide that actually the feasting orchards is where she definitely wants to go to because she's hungry and she hasn't eaten for a while. So she's gonna head on that direction.
Okay. You you make your way around the area, and eventually you come eventually you hear music and mirth radiate from the park. Uh, the heady scents of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from trees. Musicians drum, pipe, and strum, and everywhere there is singing and dancing and an inordinate amount of custard.
Illyria
You,
stays away from the custard because she can't stand custard.
Aruni doesn't trust anybody that doesn't like custard, so you're going down in his
That's
expectations
about right.
there, yeah.
there's this long table, like feasting long table, and you see a small Era cockra just napping on the table.
There
Clint
appears
will be picking up any unattended balls on the way past and eating them.
Sorry, what I was asking?
But Glint will be picking up any unattended balls on the way past.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just eating. Aruni would be nudging him, going, "We're working, Glint."
Just topping up.
Every time.
Illyria is going to. She's gonna have a wander over to the little bird that's laying there. It's very cute, and she does get very happy when she sees cute things. So she's just gonna wander over, and Steve is still sticking his head out with the wings, flapping gently.
Matching purple lizard, matching purple bird.
Do you
It's
do
asleep.
anything with it?
Well, it's asleep. I don't really want to. I think I should leave it sleep, maybe. And then suddenly Steve jumps out of my pocket, runs over, and just sort of prods her. I'm just like, Steve, no! Steve, come back!
Look. Bird! Hi! Hi!
Hi? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no control over him. He's just he's a salamander. He does what he wants.
Terrible! What's his name?
His name is Steve.
Hey, Steve? What's your name?
I'm Illyria. What's your name?
Sweeper.
Oh, hi, Sweeper. Are you do you live here, or are you visit? Are your parents around? Because you seem awfully young to be on your own.
An orphan. Here.
Ah. Oh, maybe you can help me. I'm trying to find something, but I'm not sure where to really go to. Apparently there's some kind of a door to the Feywild somewhere here. But do you think you could help? Maybe we should wander around, see if we can find it. Do you want to just show me around? Because this is an amazing place, and you look like you have so much fun here.
Shiny stuff.
Oh, show me what. Can you show me what the really expensive shiny stuff is? I mean, just shiny stuff, not expensive, just shiny.
I think so. But goes into her little pocket and like brings out this little shiny gem. This is my lucky gem.
That does look very shiny and very lucky. Does it do anything, or is it just a really lucky gem that you have to keep hold of?
The people that look after me gave me it and told me it was lucky.
Oh, it probably is then. If especially if they've given it to you and told you that, then it's definitely lucky. Illyria's thinking, must remember that's in her pocket later. So I'm gonna pick Steve up, and sort of just turn around and just look around, and I spot. Can I spot the two? The two that are following?
I mean, it's highly likely I am not stealthy in the slightest, but we will do a stealth check at disadvantage because
I can do perception.
pretty sure you can be okay. That's a
Yep.
7.
Have a look.
It's a 7, so.
At disadvantage, 21.
Oh.
Oh.
What the?
Wow.
So you don't see Glint, but you're gonna see Aruni just standing there.
I got a,
Hi,
I got a
Aruni!
12.
Aruni, hi!
Sweeper,
Aruni!
no,
Aruni, hi!
sweepers. Why? Why?
Is that your friend?
Yeah, that's Aruni.
He looks friendly.
Fr-
Do you
friend
want
is
to
a
come in?
very loose term, please. What are
I mean, you look kind of nervous. Like, what's up? And also, why the hell have you been following me?
you tried to set things on fire and sneak in. It's kind of my job.
Did I though?
Try to set things
Is
on
anything on fire?
I said tried. I didn't say you were good at it, but definitely tried. Points at the not quite singed bit of the wings on you.
I got these like this. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just shakes his head. And you're friends with Sweeper now, so that's a bad crowd already.
I don't know what you mean. Sweeper seems lovely.
Sister just kind of like picks her nose and like flicks it off her feather.
Yeah, she's
Hey.
charming. Charming she is. Annoying bird.
Didn't you have some other dude with you?
It's probably
I
eating.
can't seem to. He seems to have disappeared somewhere.
He's probably eating. Glint. Glint.
I'm sure he'll make himself known when he wants to.
I mean, being that you know what he actually looks like, as the Earth Genasi tends. Sorry, I forgot your character's name, AJ, already.
Aruni.
As Aruni would turn around looking for Glint,
Yep.
he'll probably catch him sat at a table in amongst a group of people.
Glint. With working, not eating.
I'm checking, making sure they're all okay. Yeah.
Checking. Get up.
As you do that, these big burly half orcs come in with like platters full of cakes, muffins, chocolate eclairs, and they scream, "Make way, make way! The eating contest is about to begin."
Oh,
I think somebody just called my name.
we've lost Glint. Again. I swear I'm the only one that does
Oh,
any work here.
I'm assuming he likes food then.
I mean, have you seen the size of him?
Well, I haven't actually seen him yet because he seems to have blended in very well.
It's the giant Earth Genasi. I'm just gonna point him out.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right, Glint is 6'2", 320 pounds.
Yep.
He's got a silver tone or tint to his skin, and a blue crystal mohawk that seems to be lit up. Every now and then you'll notice the light will move. He has a
Wait.
little wisp that follows him around. That's a light that tends to stick around his hair.
Well, it's good to see that there's other Genasis around.
Oh, there's an air one here somewhere as well. It's just as bad. Don't worry.
Actually,
as
I was. Oh, yeah, go on. Sorry.
as the as you're conversing, the half orcs go up to the table with what's your character's name, Crow?
Glint,
Glint. Sorry. They go up to Glint and say, "Are you wanting to take in the eating contest?"
every day.
They slap down a big platter that's about I say about 3.5 foot tall of just sugary cakes, desserts, everything that you could think of.
Do we want to go and cheer him on, or is this just a normal occurrence?
I mean, for me, it's a pretty normal occurrence, but I mean, it is entertaining watching him beat everybody else usually. If you've got nothing better to do.
I mean, I'm kind of looking for something, but I guess I could take a minute to watch a Earth Genasi eat a lot of food.
Sweeper usually
so-
causes chaos there too.
I'm just gonna wander over.
After the other contestants settle down in front of their platters, the half-orcs go up to the top of the room. Sorry, not the top of the room, the top of the area, and basically count down 3, 2, 1. Begin your indulge.
Illyria's gonna cast message on Glint, and you just hear in your head, "You can do it. We believe in you. Also, this is the voice of God. We believe in you."
Which will probably distract Glint, and he'll stop and look around for a minute.
And then I notice you looking over, and I'm just like, "Eat stuff."
And then
You
he'll
go back.
continue to eat.
Make me a con save, please.
"19.
Okay, you basically get through the first platter. Are you wanting to continue? Will the half-orcs ask you?
I mean, Glint will carry on until there's nobody else left.
They slap down another platter. And give me another con save, please.
13.
13. You start to slow down and feel like your gut is being blocked up with all the heavy cake material after the second platter.
This is the point where people start throwing up, I say, just nudging Illyria.
Oh no, he's not looking good.
2 others out of a total of 5, which includes you. I quit the. Do not make it through the second platter, and one of them splurges their guts out, and the other one just knocks back and falls asleep.
Aruni's just slamming his halberd into the floor laughing. Told you it was good.
This is utter chaos.
Mm.
I love it.
If you want to steal something, this is usually the point to do it.
I'm thinking about it.
Aruni is just tempting you.
Make me
That's
another
beautiful.
con save, please.
Yay, 24.
Shrugged off.
Leans back after the second platter and lets out an immense belch to go into the third one.
You make your way through the third one, and everybody else just either stops in amazement or just passes out in a food coma. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Are there any people sort of like stood around with us, like watching what's going on?
Yes, there's about 45 other people in the area.
Can I try and
Just-
pickpocket the person next to me?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Go on, roll good. Okay. 16.
You find
It's not bad.
a couple of trinkets. Nothing too noteworthy. Like a stuffed bear, a few marbles, that type of thing.
It's fine, marbles may come in handy at a later date. Fine. I'm just going to take the stuffed bear and hand it to Sweeper. Can you look after this for me? It's lucky.
Ah. You get this.
Hmm?
I'm like, where'd you get this? And I look at
The person just handed
Okay.
it to me next to me. Just handed it over and said that they wanted you to have it. Do you want me to do a persuasion check?
Go ahead if you want.
See if she believes me.
Do you believe her?
I mean, Cooper's like 4, so children can be quite gullible.
Well, I rolled a 5 in total, so if you don't believe me, that's fine too. I rolled really bad.
Make me an insight check with advantage. Sorry, not advantage, disadvantage.
Advantage 8.
Still high enough.
Yep.
Uh,
Using. You believe her? No, so you got below an 8, didn't you?
Yeah, I got 5.
Yeah,
She don't believe
yeah.
me.
She does not believe you. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
Oh, this, didn't you?
Yeah, but it looked pretty and I thought you'd like it. I don't have much money and I wanted to make a new friend and there.
Probably not gonna wanna bet because I looked it.
Then that's fine. It's definitely yours. You look after it because then once it dries, maybe we can give it back to the person. But for now, look after it for me. How's Glint looking over there?
He's standing, waving his arms in triumph.
So
He's just.
does he do this regularly? Like, is this a normal thing?
Just looking at the floor every single day.
And does he win every single day?
I mean, occasionally he throws up, but I've seen him eat that afterwards too. So yes,
Oh God.
yeah. He doesn't like to lose.
I'm very impressed, but also disgusted at the same time.
Glint's like a Labrador.
Oh God. Now that that's kind of, does he get a prize for winning, by the way, or does he just get the honor of knowing that he's won and he also got lots of food?
He gets a full belly.
Yeah, ask him yourself. He'll be over in a minute when he's finished waving his arms around like a maniac.
Clearing any other plates that are on the table.
Yep.
You're just finishing up everybody else's platters. On your way over to the group.
Yep.
I'll walk over and like offer my last half an eclair to somebody.
I'm good, thanks. That you ate a lot of food and I feel full watching you.
Sweeper, don't pretend you're not going to be here. We all know you are. Right, can we go back to work now then? Like, we have stuff to do, and we're watching you.
What, me? Why are you watching me? I'm just an innocent patron of the carnival that just wants to wander around and find stuff.
You just stole a teddy bear and some marbles.
How did you know about the baubles?
Should probably tell Sweeper to be a bit quieter if she's going to ask you if you stole stuff right next to me.
That's fair. Okay, I'll try and remember that.
I mean, or don't steal stuff in the carnival.
I mean, I can try. I can't. It's like, it's kind of like a compulsion that I can't stop sometimes. So I can't. I will try my best not to steal anything else, but I'm not promising anything.
You're a kleptomaniac.
What she said. I can't help it. I'm sorry, guys.
Get -1 on
Actually,
intelligence. No idea what that is. Just shrug it.
Maybe you guys can help. Actually, I'm I've been told by some weird pumpkin farmer that I need to find a entrance or some kind of entrance to the Feywild. And I was told that there's potentially a door somewhere within the carnival. Have you guys heard anything about that?
Sorry, you took the word of a pumpkin farmer.
Hey, he gave me some magic beans, so he's pretty like reputable.
Magic beans. What is it
Yeah.
they do that's magical?
I don't know yet, and I'm going to find out later on at some point.
I mean, I'd probably not listen to a pumpkin farmer for reliability on entrances to the Feywild.
I mean,
But this is a kind of crazy place, so you never know.
he's right. It is crazy, but I mean, why has a pumpkin farmer got beans? Pumpkins don't grow from beans.
No, that is a bit strange. Apparently, he had some kind of like trunk filled with stuff, and I asked for like a 50% deposit before I actually went and did anything for him because, he might just be sending me off on. Then again, they are beans.
So when you've done your mission, you're going to get 4 more beans.
I didn't ask him. I think he's going to give me something else in the trunk. Maybe if you guys help me, you guys can get some stuff from the trunk too.
Was there stuff better than beans? Because
I hope so, because I mean, this was just the deposit.
I'm gonna look at Clint. We've got nothing better to do.
I mean, beans grow into food.
True.
They're a bag of magic beans.
So hopefully they'll grow really fast into food.
Yeah, they came from a pumpkin farmer. I doubt they're that magical. If you'd have said a warlock or a sorcerer, I'd have been impressed. But a pumpkin farmer.
He's some kind of pumpkin farmer. He did tell me, but I'll be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to him. I just couldn't stop thinking about the shiny things that he had in the trunk. And then he said something about magic beans and the Feywild, and I need to find out if somebody's alive or dead. Yeah, something along those lines. But I kind of need to find a way in first, so I can worry about the rest of the details later. But if you guys have got any idea where we could get in,
I mean, we probably know somebody in the carnival that might know.
Gonna look at Clint.
I will
know where.
follow you
I
guys.
know where we should look. You're looking for an entrance to the Feywild. It's obviously got to be in the Pixie Kingdom.
That sounds amazing, and Steve will fit right in.
I hate that place.
Is there anything that you actually like? Because there seems to be very few things that you enjoy.
Yeah, but the Pixie Kingdom always feels like it's going to be filled with children.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and Sweeper likes it, so that's a bad sign. And I like things, for the record.
Okay, it just so far you kind of, I don't know, you're kind of bumming down the mood a bit.
Yeah, just not many things.
No, not many things.
It's a very short list then.
Short? Who are you calling short?
I did not call you short. I said it was a short list.
Just gonna slam the halberd on the floor that's like twice the size of him.
Illyria produces flame.
You burn things down, we've got issues. Stealing.
I really want to burn something now.
Stealing.
I just want to go over and do something.
Stealing rotten, grubby teddy bears and marbles is not worth my time. But burning things down.
I undo the cantrip and unproduce the flame, snuff it out. Fine, I will try and keep my flames under control if you can help me find the Feywild. And I promise not to call you short again.
Fine.
Again, so that
Little
means
one.
you did the first time.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
I mean,
That.
What happens when people are short?
This means it took
lead in.
it took them less time to be perfected than the rest of the tall people.
Short.
Anyway.
Don't you start, Sweeper.
I like her.
Somebody has to.
So Pixie Kingdom, I'll follow you guys. I'll just follow neatly behind you.
So, I'm assuming you're all agreeing to go to the Pixie Kingdom.
Yep.
Agreeing is a strong word, but going, yes.
Okay, so as you make your way there, cops of Oak Tree shelters a miniaturized fairground. As it Tarzan, a hamster, runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. A pixie sits cross legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance of this realm.
As
Top.
we arrive, Steve instantly jumps out of my pocket and starts running around like a lunatic with his little wings. Like, dude, come back! Like, can you just salamanders?
Now I remember why we didn't like this place. It wasn't the children, it was the
Yep, this place is just weird. I mean, this whole place is weird, but miniature stuff's really weird.
What's with the hamster?
pixies are tricksters.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Steve,
the
Steve,
hamster could be a pixie.
Steve, get off the Ferris wheel. Like, sorry, I must go and retrieve my, for want of a better phrase, child. And Illyria just sort of scuttles off and runs after Steve and picks him up, puts it back in the pocket. Like, just calm down. We'll play in a little bit. Just, we're on a mission.
Already looks at Glenn.
As you're, uh, as you go up to Steve, um, another another like couple of pixies go over and try and show him off like he's a pest.
Excuse me, don't shove my child. I pick him up and I just sort of, like, pick him up and storm back to the group. So I'm very sorry,
Yeah.
guys. It's my salamander gets very excited about shiny things and small things, and it means that he can enjoy things.
Aruni looks at Glenn. Eugenasi reproduces lizards? Confused.
When I say child, he's kind of he's a friend I've had for a long time, but he may as well be my child because he's like one.
Right.
Anyway, back on track. Feywild.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you make your way back to the group, and the pixie that was there at the entrance motions for you to come over and starts basically screaming at you in their, but to you it's just like a normal talk in a high squeaky voice. Yeah, and says, "Tickets. Where's your tickets? Give me your tickets."
I have wings. That's my ticket. And Steve has wings. That's his ticket. And these guys work here.
Some of us work here. Some of us are just here. Stares at Sweeper.
And Glint's
Are
like,
you always
sorry.
grumpy?
She motions to you to the three workers of the Witchlight Carnival and says, "You okay? Go in." And goes back to Steve and Illyria,
Mhm.
I believe.
Yep.
Um, she starts to flutter around your wings, like lifting, stretching, pulling them apart, seeing if they're real and stuff.
The goblin at the front gave it to me. He told me that this is my ticket. And he also gives Steve a set, because it's Steve. I may have singed part of it, because I wanted to test if it was fire retardant, but, you know.
I knew it. You hear shout as I walk off.
That
You
goblin
heard
is
nothing.
always that goblin is always trying to make fun of us pixies.
Oh, am I not meant to be wearing these?
Well, you
I
can
mean,
if you want.
they're gorgeous, and I'll be honest, if I had wings like a pixie did, I'd be really happy because they're beautiful. But Yeah, I got told to wear these and that these were my ticket, so.
He tries to get everybody to wear those stupid wings.
Well, I will wear them with pride.
She goes to her waist and unclips a little pouch, puts her hand in and just flicks some dust at you, pixie dust. Go
Ooh.
in.
Thanks, and I hurry back to where the group is. Guys, I just got pixie dusted. I don't know what this means. What does it do?
It means
It
No
means
idea.
nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's
Is it
it's
just like
basically just
glitter?
it's basically just glittery dust.
Okay.
it means you were stupid enough to let a pixie throw dust at you.
Oh. I mean, I'm
Really?
sparkly now. I'm fiery and sparkly.
Pixies
Flint
are not
knows
on the
it was
list.
a pixie. Flint knows it was a pixie, but he's like, did you ask the brownie at the gate if he knew where the portal was?
No, there's brownies at the gate.
Yeah, the little creature you were talking to.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
I'll head
Yes.
back. I'll head back over. Excuse me, miss, sir, them. I don't know what were they?
Miss.
Miss. Um, hi. I don't suppose you can help at all. We're currently looking for some kind of a portal to the Fey Wild. We've been told that it's somewhere in the carnival. Can you help at all?
Hey, well,
Mhm.
is this another trick?
No. I've been sent by a pumpkin farmer. I've
You've
just realised how stupid
got
that
to
sounds.
realise how that sounds every time you say it.
I never realised how stupid that sounds.
Pumpkin farmer.
Yeah,
Feywild.
yeah, I need to check to see if somebody's okay in the Feywild, and I have no means of getting there myself, so I'm just wondering if you knew if there was somewhere in the carnival that could help us get there.
What? What's your AC?
My AC, 14.
Yes. Okay.
I don't
Uh,
want to fight anyone.
You're gonna get slapped by a
What were we
pixie.
saying about
the,
fighting
the,
people?
the pixie goes to the other side of her waistband and takes out a slingshot and just flings a pebble at you. Stop being so stupid.
What do you mean? Oh, so just to clarify, you can't help me.
There's no such thing as the Feywild.
Is there anybody in the carnival that knows of stories of the Feywild?
What is the Feywild?
It's like
You're
a
talking
place.
nonsense.
It's like where fairies and other creatures come from. But do you know what? It's fine. I'll let you go. Sorry to bother you, Miss.
Flint is currently over with the rest of the group, curled up, laughing, going, "This is the best idea yet."
I'm just
Agreed.
gonna.
This
I
might.
can see him laughing,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna use message on Glint and just say you're a dick as I'm wandering back over.
I'm gonna look at it and go. I might add this to the list of things I like watching her embarrass herself. And you see a smile for the first time from Aruni.
I run over to Arun and say, "Are you okay? Your face, it's doing something weird."
Not funny. Just back to deadpan.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work.
Really, telling people you met a pumpkin farmer and want some magic beans to
What
make you friends.
what am I meant to say to them? That
bet-
some dude gave me some magic beans on a pumpkin farm and told me that I need to go check to see if his patron is dead or alive.
I bet you shouldn't even say about the magic beans.
Or the pumpkin farmer. Just if somebody sent you. I'd leave it
Some
as vague.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess if I use the word patron as well, it sounds like he's got like some kind of powers or something.
I mean, yeah, definitely sounds less ridiculous than the story you've told us. But did you not want to ask any more questions before you agreed to come?
Wait a second. If it's his patron, doesn't that mean he's a warlock or something?
It could be. I didn't really pay much attention because, magic beans and promise of shiny things.
So you realise saying pumpkin farm is ridiculous,
Yes.
but you don't think the word magic beans is ridiculous.
I
And
believe
they-
the magic beans are real and they're going to do something and I'm going to figure out what they do.
And they
And I'm
tell
going to
me
prove you wrong.
I'm not intelligent.
So we need to find out where this Feywild portal is. So where
Why don't you just
where else could we go?
plant the
Is-
beans?
We could plant the bean. I'm going to save the beans for now because I've got a feeling. I don't know what feeling it is, but I have a feeling. What I think we should do, is there like an owner of the carnival that we can talk to that might know? Because surely if there's anything going on in the carnival, he'd know.
I doubt
mean-
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are going to want to talk to you about your magic beans.
The
I don't
Feywild
know.
is supposed to be a chaotic, weird place. Maybe it's in the Hall of Illusion.
Oh, that,
Clint's already laughing before he finishes it.
that place is worse than here.
Personally, and she pulls out the map, I think we should head over to snail racing
Oh, no. No.
just because it sounds fun. And we may as well have some fun while we're here. Don't all jump at once.
Snail racing is not on the list of things I like.
Right, you used a word that you didn't understand. You said fun.
Ha ha.
Your face, it's doing it again.
It's not, I was not smiling at all, it's just sarcastically laughing at Clint.
Where else could we go? Maybe would someone throw out a portal in lost property? I'm clutching at straws here. You guys work here.
Maybe the big
You know,
top.
you've heard of rumors, but as far as you know, they're just rumors and it's all made up.
What rumors have you heard?
Nothing about magic beans or pumpkin farmers.
Yeah, this rumor about a pumpkin farmer who sent somebody to find the Feywild.
On a wild goose chase with some magic beans.
You can just see the tips of Valeria's fingers just start to glow as she's holding back
But I definitely think you should ask
burning
around.
hands.
You should definitely ask around.
Right, Clint's got little crystalline tears running down his
Yeah.
face at the moment.
Do you guys know where the owner is? Or where he'd be?
Oh, probably in the big top.
There's a staff area.
Don't try and
I mean-
sneak into the staff area.
I wouldn't need to sneak into the staff area. I have you guys. You guys could go into the staff area and ask around. Or alternatively, we could just go to the big top and work from there. Sweeper, where do you want to go?
I mean, the staff area is behind the big top, so the big top's on the way.
I haven't seen Mr. Witch and Light for a while. I wonder if they miss me. What are they up to? Go see them?
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Let's go to the big top. We'll head over to the big top and see if we can get some kind of fun for Aruni.
Okay.
As we walk through the carnival, I buy an ice cream and like hand it over to Aruni to try and
Yum, yum,
just
yum,
just
yum,
crack a small smile.
Doesn't
No-
even
nothing.
doesn't
Okay,
even
so-
doesn't even take it. Just hand in his one hand in his pocket, one hand on the halberd, nothing.
I hand the ice cream to Glint.
Clint
I know you'll appreciate it.
makes it disappear in seconds.
It's magic.
My magic trick.
Big top, big top, big
So guys, I'm just
top.
going to turn the light on.
Okay. I'll wait for you to come back.
Cantrip cast light.
I can see again.
Woohoo! Okay, so you're making your way to the big top, I believe. That's what she says.
Yep.
Okay. The roof of this tent reaches toward the night sky in three swooping peaks, topped with spinning gold stars. Painted wooden panels of the tent walls were with colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. The sound of magic and laughter drifts through the canvas door. Just give me a second. I have more. Um, 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 okay. The lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd. Uh, a second later, a spotlight illumines the light. An elven figure sitting in a silver hoop, suspended above the center ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be delighted.
See what he did there?
It's very clever.
You're basically just in the doorway of the tent at the moment. You haven't taken any seats or anything.
Do we want to go and grab a seat? I mean, could just watch the show for a little bit.
I mean, that's probably your best idea because he won't pause the show to talk to you.
True.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait till
We'll
it's
go grab
done.
seats.
But maybe you should ask some other people about your pumpkin farmer. I mean, Feywild. Can't hurt, can it? You're doing so well so far.
Oh yeah, doing really well. I mean, I've got you guys done so well so far.
Okay, so you all take your seats, and over the course of 45 minutes and an hour, Burley the Bugbear performs feats of strength. Palasha the Mermaid serenades the audience from a clamshell bathing pool. Candlefoot the Mime plays silent games with audience members, and fairy dragons with bright streamers tied to their tails perform dazzling acts of synchronized flying as a troupe of acrobats, clowns, and fire breathers parade about.
Ooh, see, fire breathers, they do it safely.
Yeah, they didn't
Glint
deliver.
will shiver anytime the mime comes near him. Just like I hate that guy.
Him
Yeah,
you
not
hate. Everybody else here, and the mime is the guy you've got a problem with. I never understand you.
Quiet.
In fairness, quiet's nice. Staring at Sweeper.
I'm just watching the fire breathers thinking, I could do that. That would be cool.
Near the end of the show, Mr. Light comes back out and asks the crowd, would anybody here be interested in performing?
Yes, yeah, me, definitely me. Alira just jumps up,
You,
waving
come
my
here.
hands up and down. Woo, yeah, me, let's do it.
Burley, go get her. This big bugbear marches up the steps of the bleachers and takes your hand to lead you down into the main ring.
Do you guys
Circus
not
ring.
want to come with me?
We're on duty. We're
Yeah,
watching the crowd.
we're working.
Oh, okay.
Remember.
Clint makes himself look busy
I'm just gonna head down with the bugbear.
for the first time all day.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have here the most courageous little. What did you say your character was?
By Genasi.
Thank you. I keep forgetting. Fire Genasi. What is your name, darling?
My name is Illyria Salfix.
Oh, very interesting. My name is Mr. Light.
Hello, Mr. Light.
What? What were you thinking of performing today? What would you like to do?
So I'm thinking, I have a dear friend with me, and Steve pops his head out from my pocket, and his little wings are fluttering. And I've been teaching him how to jump through hoops of fire.
Oh, hoops of fire. Oh,
It's not very big jumps because he's really, really little, but he's pretty good at it.
the crowd starts cheering in excitement for these hoops of fire.
So they're like that big. Diddy hoops.
Have you ever seen a salamander catch fire?
This can only
Mi-
go well.
Mr. Light. He casts enlarge
Oh, Steve's big. Steve's a
on
dinosaur.
the hoops and the salamander.
Come on, Steve. Just like we practiced, you can do this. He just stands there and licks his eyeball and nods. It's like, he can do this. Do you need me to get your cape? And you just sort of see him shake his head. He's happy with the wings. Do you want me to take the wings off you just in case they catch fire? He nods, so I take the little wings off him because he doesn't want them to catch fire. Oh, we can do this.
Make me a performance check, please.
We're so screwed. We are so screwed. We got a 6.
Oh,
Steve doesn't do well.
I said this was going to go well.
I asked if
Steve.
you've ever seen a salamander catch fire before.
Steve goes and takes like a running start.
Come on, Steve, you can do it.
He jumps and leaps through the first hoop. Second hoop, he bashes straight into the hoop,
Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve, we talked about this.
and he's on fire.
Oh, Steve. It's a good job that he's fire retardant because he's a salamander. But poor Steve. It's okay, Steve. I'm just gonna go over and I'm gonna just try and pat the flames off him. Mr. Light, do you mind like shrinking him again? He needs a cuddle.
I suppose you can whimper away and back into your pocket.
Everyone can hear Glint laughing from the stands.
I cast message to Glint. You're a dick.
Some spectators around Glint turn their heads towards him and just stares at him like, why is he being so rude?
Oh, Steve. I pick Steve up and I pet him. It's okay. We'll practice. We'll do it. We'll try again. It's okay. And I put his little fairy wings back on. And I give him a little kiss on the head, and then I put him back in my pocket. And look up at Mr. Light and apologize profusely. I tried. I thought he was ready for the big time. He's not.
I suppose we all have to start somewhere. Stage fright, I guess.
I'll just go and sit down. I've just sort of waddle over to a seat in the front row because I'm too embarrassed to walk all the way up to where my friends now are.
Mr. Light, um, he promptly closes down the big extravaganza as after you make your way back to your seat. Out of trying to get the embarrassment away from your utter failure.
I cast message to Mr. Light and asked him if can I have a quick word with you after the show? There's something I really need to talk to you about. Also, sorry for ruining your show.
He doesn't respond or give you acknowledgement.
He's a dick too.
You're just a disappointment.
Steve is not a disappointment. I will bear the brunt of the disappointment for Steve. And Illyria just sort of sits there, wondering her life choices.
And that is where we're going to take a break.
Awesome, nearly 10 o'clock as well.
Yes.
Good.
Depending on roleplay, I'm getting another half hour.
Awesome.
Maybe 45 minutes, something like that. I'll be back in 10. I just need to go do some stuff.
Okie dokie.
to go.
Okay, so just before the break, you went through the big top extravaganza. You saw a few performances. Uh, the, Steve the Salamander tried to jump through fire hoops and spectacularly failed.
Yeah. Poor Steve.
And out of embarrassment for Steve, Mr. Light promptly ended the big extravaganza show.
You brought the curtain down, literally, Steve. Well done.
Poor Steve. I'm really sad for Steve. He put his heart and soul into that performance, and I failed him.
Glenn thinks it's hysterical. He's still laughing.
You're
Yes, I am.
still in the big top 10 though. I will say that.
Is Mr. Light still like wandering around?
No, the lights are gone off. People are being ushered out.
Did I see where Mr. Light had disappeared to? Like, is there a door that he's gone out?
Uh, you can see the opening to the backstage area, but as soon as the lights went out, he disappeared into the backstage. You don't know where.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the backstage area,
Okay.
Do we think we should
and I've
grab
got
We
I've
should
got dark vision as well.
definitely stop her. Yeah.
Can I stealthily try and get backstage?
How do you want to try and stop her?
We're just gonna follow her. And just try
Okay.
and grab her.
Give me a stealth check then. For an area.
16, 17, 19.
Okay, let's see if I get any higher. Ooh. Okay. You get stopped just past the door, the archway, by two bugbears just standing there.
Hi, Bugbears. You probably saw my really pathetic attempt at a show earlier.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that. I'm as disappointed as you are. I'm looking for Mr. Light. Do you know where he could possibly be?
I might and I might not.
I just want to see if I can enroll Steve in some kind of like circus class for next time we attend. I'd quite like him to do something more spectacular than, fall through a hoop.
After that performance? Are you serious?
Well, yeah, I mean, he could do so much better, and I really want to give him a chance to do that. So it would be great if he could recommend classes or a school that he could go to learn more tricks and to
There was
really
no.
hone in on his craft.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. 9. Oh,
Not even Clown College would accept that fool of a salamander.
don't listen to him, Steve. It's okay. But I do actually need to talk to Mr. Light about other interesting things too. But I don't know how to get in contact with him. How do I make an appointment to see him? Because I don't want to just barge in on him.
Mr. Light is not here.
Well, I can see that, seeing as he's not in the building. But where could I find him?
That's not your business. You're only a spectator.
Well, actually, I'm from the I'm from the hygiene board, and I noticed something during the food eating contest earlier on, and I really need to talk to him about his health and safety rating, because after what I've just seen, I don't think it's going to be very good next time he comes through.
Give me a persuasion, deception.
Deception. Okay, I'm better at deception. 11. That's with a +4 as well.
Oh,
I'm rolling really
what a
bad,
roll!
guys.
What a roll!
I know.
You want to borrow my dice?
Fortunately, I got a
Oh,
13 on
jeez.
the dice.
Ah. Okay, I guess I'll just leave. Is there anyone else in the tent that I can talk to that aren't these two guys?
You could talk to your friends back up there.
I'm just gonna wander back over, and Steve, as I walk to, sorry, the fly just randomly attacked my window. As I'm walking back towards my friends, Steve pops out of my pocket, looks over my shoulder, and gestures rudely at them, and then jumps back into my pocket. We're gonna go with that. That's the
Yeah,
motion
yeah.
that
Yeah.
he did.
They just stick out their tongues at
Yeah.
Steve.
Steve just goes back in my pocket. Guys, I'm getting nowhere.
Did you mention?
Have you
the
finished
magic
laughing yet?
beans?
I did not mention the magic beans. I took your advice and didn't mention it. However, I did say that I was from the Health and Safety Board and they didn't buy it.
Flint says, yes, I have finished laughing, but he's obviously still wiping tears from his eyes.
The Health
I'm
and Safety Board. We're
Well,
a
yeah. Did you see the state
magic-
of the food eating competition earlier? I mean, that's definitely gonna be like a 2-star
Yeah,
rating
it
on the
was
food
amazing.
hygiene.
It's a magic travelling carnival. You think they have health and safety inspectors?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's stories about the Feywild that I need to get to,
And
and
I'm-
magic beans. Anything's possible.
And I'm the idiot of the group, apparently. Fantastic.
Why didn't you tell them about the pumpkin farmer?
Because
Rudy
I
starts
didn't
to laugh
think.
again. I'd forgotten about the pumpkin farmer.
Because I didn't think it would go down well. I just need to see Mr. Light, and I don't know how to contact him. And quite frankly, you guys are not any help right now.
I'm just gonna look at the others. Has she asked for help?
I asked for help ages ago. You guys have just taken the mick out of me the entire journey.
Maybe.
To be fair, I am glad that you woke me up.
Yeah, it's been worth it so far.
Let me formally ask you then. Could you please help me find Mr. Light so that I can potentially find a doorway to the Feywild? I will provide compensation at the
A way
end of our journey.
Seeds.
They will be magic beans and whatever else I can steal.
Pumpkin seeds.
Sweeper, Mr. Light likes you. Do you know where he is?
Maybe.
You know that Mr. Light is usually seen in his traveling caravan, but in your uh, groggy state that you're still kind of in, you don't exactly remember where he parked.
So we need to find a caravan.
That's Sweeper's information that she knows.
Okay. Sweet,
He's
where?
usually in a caravan. He has a caravan somewhere, but I'm awake.
What about Mr. Witch?
I'm happy to go see Mr. Witch as well. Whoever will talk to me about the pumpkin farmer would be great.
Any of us know where Mr. Witch might be?
You know that he is usually with Mr. Light.
They're probably in the same caravan.
Do I have anything in my inventory or anything I can use? I have nothing.
I go talk to one of the bugbears.
Do you want to go outside or try and attempt to go back into the backstage area?
I just like walk up to them because they know who I am.
Guessing the ones that we're just talking to
Yeah.
Okay.
Our friend.
Oh. Sweeper. Long time no see.
Do you know where Mr. Light and Witch are?
Oh, they're napping.
How
They.
long have they been napping for?
Oh, I don't know. They tried to take on that eating contest from earlier.
Oh, that's rough. Do
Yeah.
you think they'll wake up?
Maybe in 2 or 3 hours.
I think we can go and see them when we're awake. I don't exactly remember where their caravan is. Do you know where it is?
Uh, I do, but the people that you're with, I don't trust them.
All of them? You don't trust all of them?
I don't trust that fire genasi.
Fair.
Okay.
We don't trust her either. That's why we're here.
Just following me the entire time.
But so far, all she's managed to do is not set her wings on fire, tell people about magic beans, and a pumpkin farmer. I forgot that. and have a disappointing whatever that was with a salamander. I don't think she's a threat. I'm almost getting bored of
And
her.
the conversation with a pixie.
Oh, the pixie.
Illyria's just going to sit on the ground and sulk.
I don't think she's much of a threat.
You're not going to try and get out of the tent?
No, I'm just going to sit on the floor. I'm waiting for these guys because I don't know where I'm going. These guys are the people who know the place. I'm just going to sit on
Okay.
the floor.
Okay.
So are they out the back? Is the question we were asking. The sweeper's badly asking you.
They were out the back before the show, but not now.
Can you bugbears ever answer a simple question? Where are they? Where's their caravan?
That's a complicated question. It moves.
Glyn, talk to them.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
We're grumpy.
Same as every day then.
It is what it is.
Okay, I talked to them. Was there anything specific or
Ask where the caravan is.
what's next on Mr. Light's agenda, if you know? Obviously, he was at the eating contest and failed again. Clint taps his belly.
Yes, we heard.
And he's just done his performance here. So where would next be?
Well, before the performance here, he ate his weight from the eating contest, but he had to perform as well because he didn't want to let down all the audience. Now he's probably taking a food nap, and then he's going to prepare for tomorrow's performance.
To be fair, a food nap sounds like a great idea.
No napping.
It always does.
I mean, if he's gone for a nap, then his caravan's probably with the rest of the staff caravans out of the way so no one can disturb him.
It could be. I don't know. I don't go back there. Not to his area.
I mean, if one of us watches old Flamey over there, the other one could go over and have a check.
Maybe. Maybe a persuasion.
9.
We're doing
That
so
doesn't
good.
cut it. That does not cut it, my friend.
Aruna's just going to step up and go, just let us go back and just try and intimidate them into letting us past.
I mean, to be fair, we could just walk out the front and walk around.
That works too.
Walking out the front door does work.
That makes me very cautious when you
Oh,
keep
yeah.
wanting us to go out that
I've-
front door. I don't know how I
rude.
feel about this.
Aruna just rolled an 18 on intimidation.
Oh, nice.
Intimidation. Oof.
Yelling, just let us pass, for God's sake.
They surprisingly whimper at your yelling.
Yeah, you tell him.
I'm not doing this for you, I'm just bored.
Oh. It's not for the magic beans then.
Please don't hurt me. Please, please. What are we doing our
Magic
job?
beans. I know you were, but just get out the way. They want to go through. I want to get back to doing my job rather than following her and her ridiculous magic beans and pumpkin farmer story around.
Yeah.
Look. We know nothing of where they are, but there is another bugbear that does know where they are. He's right outside.
Who?
Really wants us to go out that front door.
Mr. Corley.
Do you know him, Clint? Sweeper?
Sweeper knows everybody.
I don't listen to people's names. You two are lucky.
While the bugbears are distracted,
What?
Sleight of hand check
can I
incoming.
try? Can I try and pickpocket one of them, please?
Okay. Go ahead.
Right.
Slice
what
of
am I-
hand.
If you get
Come
a
on.
chance, ask her about the pumpkin farmer.
Oh, fuck.
That one.
That one.
Rather than pickpocketing, you just punched him.
Oh. Sorry, guys. My hand slipped. It's because I was looking for the I was looking for your health certificate. That's what it was. I'm really sorry, guys.
You're
You
about to
really
get
think that you could get past
DM'd
us?
I'm so sorry. I admit you guys are the superior beings right now. I'm going to go stand over there with my hands on show the entire time.
Get out.
Did somebody just call bugbears superior beings?
Yeah.
We're
And I just wander to the front door. I haven't gone through the front door yet, though. I'm
Oh.
just the front door.
I think she's trying to leave without you. I mean, without us.
Is that such a bad thing at this point?
No, but if something does go wrong and she somehow manages to set fire to something,
We'll
probably
get
be
the
our fault.
blame again.
As Illyria stood by the front door, she produces a flame. Just stood by the door with a flame in her hand.
Oh god.
Do you even remember what we did to deserve this shift here?
One of the bugbears goes around the corner of the tent, pulls out like a big firefighter hose, and starts spraying it at Illyria.
Ah!
So what? But it spectacularly fails and misses.
Yes. Sorry, were you trying to put out my flame? My flame is my individuality. Why would you do that?
That was a warning shot.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna extinguish the flame for a moment, but her fingertips are still glowing red as she stands there. Guys, are you coming?
Yeah, sure.
Please don't leave me in this weird place.
Do we still have nothing better to do?
No.
You will.
I
You're
mean,
curious about the magic beans.
don't think it's lunchtime yet.
It's always
It's in the
lunchtime.
middle of the
It's
night.
lunchtime somewhere.
So it's not breakfast time yet.
Midnight snack time.
Don't give him ideas.
Just
What's the
saying.
midnight snack? I like the sound of this.
We'll find you one. Do we want to leave the tent? I'm very nervous about leaving the tent.
Guess-
DM
Please.
really wants us to leave.
Yes, we need to go and find Curly. Curly?
To progress the
Leave, damn
story.
it! Come on, guys.
Where's
Yeah, okay,
Curly?
we leave. We leave the tent.
Get the hints. Finally.
I just get nervous when the DM is like, "I really need you to leave."
Okay.
Calliope's over there. Let's just go see if she knows who Curly is.
Ooh, who's Calliope?
Somebody else
the
that works here.
bugbear. Outside the front tent entrance, a bugbear wearing dungarees, fairy wings, and a helmet made from a jack-o'-lantern approaches you. Follow me, he growls. Management wants to see you.
I really like your wings. They are very cool. I think these guys need wings,
Oh, but I
It's
think you
The
should.
bird.
especially Aruni. He definitely needs to wear wings.
Yes,
It
Wings.
might bring
so
him some joy.
This is another great idea.
The closest I'm going to get is to wearing sweeper's wings, and he just lowers the halberd.
Hurley takes out of his bag a pair of wings for both Aruni and Glint.
You need to wear the wings.
Wear wings now.
Guys, we're a team.
We are
Yeah, but-
definitely not friends.
We definitely are by this point.
Glint will put the wings on, but Glint is for the first time not looking happy.
Really, he's going to just dangle it off like one arm.
What if I buy you an ice cream on the way, Clint? I mean that'll make you feel better. Anyway, we're following the bugbear. Let's keep going with the bugbear.
Okay. So the bugbear leads you to a circle of wagons. Woohoo.
Yay!
Leaning against a particularly ostentatious wagon is an Asian clown with a painted grin. He puffs on a bubble pipe and glares at you as the bugbear, ignoring the clown, opens the wagon's door and ushers you inside. Inside, a flamboyant elf grins from ear to ear as he welcomes you into the wagon with a theatrical bow. Please come in. It's a delight to meet you all. I am Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. He gestures to a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you and doffs his top hat.
Just nod and then wave. Steve pops his head up and licks his eyeball.
Steve licks whose eyeball?
His own eyeball. So he's just
Oh,
yeah, he just jumps up, licks Mr. Witch's eyeball as like a greeting.
that's what I thought I heard.
No, he just pops his head out, licks his eyeball, and just has this really big goofy grin on his face. We've been trying to find you guys. We need to talk.
Yeah,
Or
about
what?
magic beans and pumpkin farmers.
Pumpkin farmer.
They may laugh, but I've been sent by a pumpkin farmer who I suspect is some kind of a wizard or warlock or something.
Because you gave her
Because
magic beans.
yeah, he did give me magic beans, but his patron has gone missing and he hasn't heard from her in a few days, and he would like me to try and enter the Feywild to just check if she's okay. But no one seems to know where to get into the Feywild, and I was told that you guys might be able to help, and these three kind of just tagged along and won't let me live down the fact that I spoke to a pumpkin farmer and there's magic beans.
Oh,
I know how ridiculous it sounds.
She didn't when she got here, in fairness. We've made her realise that.
It sounds really ridiculous.
that that is a very ridiculous story you've just told me.
Yep, I understand that. Can you help?
What do you want to do with the Feywild?
There's a archfey somewhere in the Feywild, and I just need to check that she's alive or if she's dead. Either way, I just need to report back to this pumpkin farmer.
Are you sure that you want to go in there?
At this point, not really, but I kind of think I kind of want to be paid now. I've been humiliated enough,
She
and
thinks
I
she's
want
getting
money.
more magic beans. Or maybe
He pulls out the
sounds like
magic
some-
beans.
maybe pumpkin seeds. Who knows? She doesn't.
This is some plot to ruin my carnival now, is it? This has been going on for hundreds of years.
Looking
Okay.
confused. What's been going on for hundreds of years? People turning up with magic beans?
People coming to ruin my carnival.
Ah.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of ruining your carnival. I mean, if I wanted to do that, I'd have just run around with my fire, like these guys thought I was going to do. But I wouldn't dream of doing that because, I mean, you have such wonderful places like the Pixie Kingdom and snail racing. And I really think we should have stopped at snail racing.
Gutted we
But
missed
I
that.
really need to get to the Feywild.
I know nothing about the Feywild.
So you don't know anything about any kind of a portal? Anything at all?
Maybe. I don't know.
How's my intimidation? I mean, can you... The Feywild definitely exists though, right?
Brendan's was asking.
Can I do an insight check? Because he's obviously not telling us something.
Okay, go ahead.
Because, you know, my rolls have been so good.
Here's a nat 1 incoming.
It was a 3. So hold on, with insight, that's a 5. I'm so insightful.
5. Um, 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 um. You seem like a funny character.
I am. I am indeed a very funny character. I mean, Steve is funnier than me. But it would be great if these other guys would possibly, I don't know, help me out a bit.
You're doing really, really well on your own.
I'm so glad I met you guys.
In
Oh,
fact,
I feel complete now.
Our job is done.
it's making mine and Glint's
Yeah,
day, I tell
Here.
you.
I've no further plans to talk to you. Here's a balloon animal. Now exit.
Thanks. Thanks for the balloon animal. As I guess, I mean, we've been there's nothing you can tell us at all about the Feywild, like at all.
Get out.
I guess we're leaving. Before we leave, is there anything shiny or anything in the caravan as we're leaving? You know what's coming.
It's not even the rogue. It's the worst bit.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
Flint's already halfway
Not
out
the
the door at
best.
this point.
You notice that there's some ornate, gold and silver plated ornaments.
I want something.
Like what?
Just something that's easy to grab on my way out that he won't notice.
You see like a porcelain almirage
I want
on a counter.
I want it.
Sleight of hand.
Right, you're cursed. You're cursed. You've rolled badly.
They're all cursed.
This one. But go with this one. 14.
You take it.
Awesome. I leave very, very quickly. And yeah,
Okay.
I just leave.
You exit the wagon, the caravan, and Curly takes off his jack-o'-lantern helmet, revealing a worried expression.
Oh, what's up, Curly? You look worried.
Bad things have been happening at the carnival for a while. People and things have been going missing. My
Right.
bosses know more than they're telling, but their hands are tied somehow. You're the first people I've met who might be able to set things right. Witchlight are good guys, but you will need leverage to make them spill the beans.
Maybe it's your beans.
Maybe I can just stand outside the door and just throw the magic beans at the caravan. Maybe that would. Or if I just hand them the beans and ask them to like just open the packet and just spill them. No, okay.
You got leverage in mind, Curly. You obviously know more than you're telling too.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't condone theft, but there is a porcelain watch that you need to get.
Any idea where we can find it?
It is in the wagon that you just came out of.
Sweeper.
That wasn't the thing that I snatched, was it?
No, you got a porcelain almirage.
Sweeper. You're good at sneaking into places. Borrowing things. I've seen you in the other trailers.
Why she hangs around lost property. When anything's not claimed, she just claims it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lost.
We need a porcelain watch so I can get out of here and go back to drinking. I mean guarding.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you can do it?
Try.
Do
That's
we wanna-
not.
You can do it.
Curly motions and says, I'll help distract him.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, Curly.
me too.
I mean, I can also help distract by setting stuff on fire.
You've done enough. Keep the fire to
Please,
yourself.
no fire.
Okay,
For-
I won't set things on fire then.
You've done enough. Come on,
He-
Curly.
Apparently, just going through my spells to see if there's anything else I can do.
Curly walks up the couple of steps to the door, opens up the door and says, Mr. Witch, Mr. Light, there's been an accident. We need you out here. We're under attack. Come on.
Are you sure I can't use fire?
No fire.
While Curly's gone into the wagon and is telling them that, I'm going to use one of my Earth Genzai features. Cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh,
I like it.
Okay.
nice.
So it'll give Sweeper an extra bonus as long as she stays within 30 feet of me, and if I'm stood outside the caravan.
Should,
Oh, you're
the
definitely
entire-
within 30 feet.
yeah.
Yeah, the entire time she's in there, she'll be close enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
The caravan is only like 20 feet long.
Sweeper, you're up.
So, Sweeper?
Go. Find the
Going in.
watch.
I'll go and find the watch.
Okay. Make me a perception check, please. Pretty.
We're doing so
With
well, guys.
advantage. With advantage, please.
That's when she says 1.
18?
18.
After a bit of rummaging around, you find the watch underneath Mr. Light's pillow. It's like a pocket watch of sorts, with a door opening to it. Yay, you got it.
Ooh. Awesome.
Would you like
Yeah.
to go out and tell the others?
I got the watch! I got the watch!
Steve pops his head up and claps.
I knew she'd pick up for
Okay.
something.
So do we want to wait for those two guys to come back so we can use it as leverage, or do we want to inspect the watch?
We at least
Or
need
do
to know
we
what it
wanna-
is.
Walk off and let Buddy say they
That's-
found it away from here.
That's a good idea.
You. No. You have not inspected the watch. That's okay. Never mind.
Can I do an Arcana check on the watch?
Okay, go ahead.
Come on. Six.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. I rolled a 2 and
Yeah.
I've got a +4. So 6. Jeez. I told you that first
Eh.
nat 20 was the best
Yeah.
I'd have.
You know that it needs attunement. That's about it.
Okay.
Pass it here.
What?
Let's have a look at it. Just have a look
Oh.
over it, yeah. Just rudely snatch it off her. And have a look.
Make me a perception.
Perception should be right. 21.
Nice.
You find an inscription on it.
Oh, okay.
It simply says Hall of Illusion.
Well, Clint said it. Halls of Illusion.
Hmm. Do we want to head over that way? Or do we want to try and use the watch as leverage against them?
I mean, you can always see where your clue leads you.
Yeah. Let's go to the halls.
Yep. Okay, we'll head to the Hall of Illusion.
You make your way to the Hall of Illusion, and on your way you see Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. They seem very worried.
It's you guys again. What's up? You don't seem right. Is everything okay?
Fine.
Such a pleasant
Uh,
person.
he notices that the watch is in your possession.
I'm just gonna start dangling it, waving it.
How did you get that?
Never you mind how we got it.
A little
What?
birdie gave it to me.
Give it back. Come on.
Explain yourselves now. It's gonna go for another intimidation check.
Fine. Follow me. Follow us.
It's a 19 as well on the roll.
Really want to try pickpocket them?
We're
They've
following.
nothing on them.
We're
Not
following.
going to.
We're following.
Following them. Not going to pickpocket.
Okay. As Mr. Witch and Mr. Light move through the hall of mirrors, their reflections in the mirrors show them as gloomy shadow-eyed children, with your
Ooh.
own youthful reflections following behind. Soon they call you to a halt. The mirrors now reflect everyone's true age. Mr. Witch addresses you in a hushed tone. Everything you see and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
This is your quest from a pumpkin farmer. You're up.
Yep.
You
What-
don't want to go
what-
first. You might forget it.
What was the other side? So it's
I've
hither,
already
thither, here,
forgotten.
and there. It's the second half I didn't get.
Okay,
Hither, thither, here, and there.
there. Wander yonder, show me where.
Wander yonder. Show me where. Okay. So
Rudy's already forgotten it.
so Illyria goes up to the mirror, looks at her reflection, and says, "Hither, thither, here, and there. Wander yonder. Show me where."
Anybody else?
I'm standing waiting to see what happens.
You see Prismere from
Ah.
above. It is shattered into 3 pieces.
Looks at Glint. Are we doing this?
There've been magic beans in it for you. I was right about this.
Sweeper. I already know you're going to say yes.
I don't know. It's just like taking a holiday from work.
It's paid leave.
Looks at Mr. Witchman's like, are we getting paid?
Yes. You should get paid handsomely.
Hmm.
You might even get a promotion.
And that sounds like more pay than we're getting already.
Yeah, promotion. Yeah.
And Illyria stepped through the mirror.
Anybody else want to follow her?
Yeah,
I
I'll
follow.
follow.
Okay.
Sighing. Yes.
Okay. Mist, as you step through, mist swirl in the mirror, blotting out your reflection. You hear the voices of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Mr. Witch says, as you pass through, mind the rule of 3, future, present, and past. Mr. Light, in response, says, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Sorry, what was that last bit? I can't write that fast, sorry.
Free the dormant queen.
Yeah.
Find the alicorn.
Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
hell does that mean?
Nonsense and riddles. Fantastic.
You're saying, what does that mean? Brent's like, what's an alicorn?
What is an alicorn? I don't know.
Aruna's like, what's a queen?
That is where we're going to need tonight's session.
Dwarves don't have queens.
Awesome. Ah,
You
oh,
you level up to level 2.
Yay.
Whee!
more spells.
Are we rolling hit points or?
You're either rolling hit points or taking the average. Whichever one you want. If you get below the average, you take the average.
Step.
An alicorn is a winged unicorn.
Indeed.
Ah.
Oh. So Pegasus.
It's Pegasus with a horn, yeah.
Do I
One
get anything else?
D10.
No.
I hope I done the DMing seat justice.
8.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep.
That was only my second group I've ever DM'd for.
No, it's good. It's good.
No, well done.
Now I've got to try and work out how to level up on D&D Beyond.
Should be.
You go into your managed hit points and stuff.
2d6.
So yeah, next to your character name at the top, just hit manage. Manage character and levels.
And then go into your class and just increase the level.
That's about right. That's fine.
If it loads.
Okay.
I'm gonna
then-
raid out to another streamer.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna raid out to other streamer. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time. We are raiding out to the Savage DM. Bye.
Awesome. Well, my dice were crap.
Got 4. Level in. Or
No, just in general. It's just the entire thing, just in general. Had that one really good one, and that was it.
And I hate open world areas because there's so much to flicker through.
Yeah.
I still think we should have gone to the snail race.
You can always go back.
Also, I will add that to my trip for next time. We need to go back. We forgot the snail race. Right. Do that.
I try to make it as interesting as possible without actually going through the book.
No, it was
Yeah,
good.
It was good.
I've definitely enjoyed like the role playing as well. I've really enjoyed that.
That's good. Did you notice that I didn't know half of the stuff that I was doing?
No, it was good.
Because I made it up on the spot.
Best way of doing it. I need to add. Ooh, no, I don't get another one there. I get another one there.
Are the stream still going?
Yeah, it's fine. It should be ending any second.